The Ministry of Defense Industry of Azerbaijan is a governmental agency within the Cabinet of Azerbaijan in charge of design, manufacturing, regulation and maintenance of products in the fields of defense, radio electronics, instrument engineering. The ministry was established on December 16, 2005 by presidential decree. The new ministry, headed by Yavar Jamalov, incorporated the State Departments for Military Industry and for Armaments and the Military Science Center, each of which was formerly a separate agency within the Azerbaijani Defense Ministry. Background: Azerbaijan has a desire to become a major arms exporter to the South Caucasus, Central Asia and Middle East. It was announced in January 2008 that the defense industry of Azerbaijan would begin to manufacture armored personnel carriers and infantry fighting vehicles, as well as small-caliber artillery guns. Whether this has actually taken place is unclear. The new ministry is cooperating with the defense sectors of Ukraine, Belarus and Pakistan. In 2008, several more military factories were created in Azerbaijan. According to Sue Marinley, the MDI has been in talks with various Israeli defense firms and 2 Turkish companies about the production of an armored vehicle based on the Russian T-55 tanks chassis. MDI will also provide 30 South African-designed Matador and Marauder armored vehicles to the Army. Matador and Marauder mine-protected vehicles at the military parade in Baku, Azerbaijan. In March 2011, the MDI presented its prototype of an Austrian-designed 4-seater known as the Diamond R-42 military passenger plane. The plane is assembled by Azad Systems, an Azerbaijani state-owned firm. Overall, Azerbaijani military production more than doubled between 2009 and 2010, and the product line expanded by 17%, according to MDI. Enterprises of the ministry include RPE Aglim, Avia Agagat Plant, RPE Sanyejahaz, RPE Dalga, and Alov Plant are the biggest suppliers for aviation and shipbuilding industries. Radio Garage Dirma, Azon, Pake, and computer plants are manufacturing products for communication means and radio electronic industry. RPE Neftgaz Avtomat, Telemechanica, and Baku Jihazgay plants are involved in manufacture of devices and automation systems for monitoring technological processes in oil, gas production, refinery and chemical industries. RPE Automatic Lines is manufacturing non-standard equipment and products for application in electrotechnical and AMP machine engineering industries. Avia Agagat manufactures multi-purpose aviation equipment, various aerodrome conditioners, universal container of board conductor, air-to-air radiators, fuel oil, air-to-air heat exchangers, ventilators. Azad Systems Cooperation. The ministry's enterprises cooperate with partners in many foreign countries in following areas: aviation, oil industry, instrument engineering, navigation. Recently, the Turkish firms of ASELSAN and MKEK has signed a deal with Azerbaijan. ASELSAN has been awarded to co-produce monocular night vision sights and thermal scopes with Azerbaijan. Makanik Imya Industri Sekuramu has been awarded a contract worth $1.150.000 to produce weapons, ammunition, chemicals and other materials. Besides the contract, MKEK will also take part in the assistance of modernization of the Azeri defense industries. Azerbaijani-made prototypes of Orbiter 2M unmanned aerial vehicle are expected to undergo testing for up to 2 years. Full-scale production won't begin before 2013 under the existing timetable. Production of drones has started at Azad Systems. a joint venture between Azerbaijan's Defense Industry Ministry and Israeli manufacturer Aeronautics, Research Production and Enterprise AGLI Multi-Purpose Airfield Conditioners 049-16-9. Attendance container KBU 8-10. Air-to-air radiators, VVR 01.7604.5100.00, VVR the 5th of December 7604.0020.00, VVR the 2nd of November 7604.040.00. Fuel oil radiators, 5,451, 5,580, 5,783-1. Fuel oil heat exchangers, 6,212, 6,212-01, 6,107. Air-to-air heat exchanger 6,246. Supercharger 5,620. Dehydrator 23940. Fans 5,617. 4,523. Air dryer 6,011. Moisture separators 2,227, 6,368, 5,676, 2,788, 6,377, 6,917, 6,678. Air Force. The country also manufactures Israeli-designed spy planes. Among the licensed pilotless spy plane is the Orbiter 2M and the Aerostar. Both are manufactured at the government-owned Azad Systems Company plant near Baku. The head of the defense industry, Yavar Jamalov, said that by the end of 2011 a total of 60 UAVs will be produced. Orbiter 2M Navy. In May 2011, President of the State Oil Company of Azerbaijan Republic Rovnag Abdullayev stated that Azerbaijan will start the production of national warships after 2013. Current production. Istiglal ISD 14.5. In 2008, Azerbaijan revealed the Istiglal ISD 14.5. An anti-material rifle, which can be taken down into two separate components for easy transportation. The rifle is said to be operable in adverse weather such as rain and dirt with temperature ranges from 50 to -50 degrees Celsius. The rifle is operated in several countries. In 2011, Azerbaijan has begun producing AK-74M assault rifles under a license from the Russian armaments manufacturer Izhmash. The assault rifles are being produced for the Azerbaijani armed forces under the name Kazri. In addition to production of Istiglal ISD 14.5 and AK-74M, Azerbaijan has also been producing the following weapon systems: ISD 12.7 mm caliber sniper rifle, UP 7.62 submachine gun, INM, Zafar and Zafar K pistols, 7.62 x 54 mm RGPMG to be integrated with tanks and armored vehicles. QAYA-1 and QAYA-2 RPG-7V2 handheld anti-tank grenade launch. 60 mm mortar, 82 mm mortar, 107 mm reactive volley fire system. Matador and Marauder mine-protected armored vehicles, small firearms, munitions for artillery-type weaponry, mines, Kijlsum mine and bomb clearance system, helmets, ballistic protection, optical devices, collimator, thermal sighting system, multispectral covers, dosimeters for submariners and more. potential future projects. Murad Bey, the Undersecretary for Turkish Defense Industries, said that Turkey aimed to manufacture new tanks for the Turkish armed forces. Some of these tanks could be manufactured in Azerbaijan, and some can be produced in Turkey. Joint production with Azerbaijan in line with this country-'s needs in the future. Bey told Azerbaijani-made prototypes of Orbiter 2M unmanned aerial vehicle are expected to undergo testing for up to 2 years. Full-scale production won't begin before 2013 under the existing timetable. Production of drones has started at Azad Systems, a joint venture between Azerbaijan's Defense Industry Ministry and Israeli manufacturer Aeronautics. According to the Azerbaijani APA agency in November 2010, Azerbaijan is in the negotiations with some other countries on helicopter production, said by the Minister of Defense Industry of Azerbaijan, Yavar Jamalov. He also mentioned that recently the Ukrainian Premier Minister offered Azerbaijan joint production of 100 helicopters, and it is possible. According to him, the Ministry of Defense Industry of Azerbaijan is in the negotiations with some other countries as well as Ukraine.